everybody, and welcome to the 13th episode of the Closers Podcast. I'm your host, Marco Alvarado, back at you again with two more amazing guests. My cousin, Mariah Gonzales, professional cheerleader, and my man, her boyfriend, Jason Harms II. How are you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having us, man.
You both are doing good? That's awesome. Excited. Yeah, of course. I'm glad that you both are here. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are two of the funniest people I know, and have I feel like you both have a lot to talk about. You guys might not think you both do, but I feel like you both have a lot of things to say, and I'm excited for you guys to be on today. How are you guys feeling about it?
Excited to be here.
You guys are excited too?
Yeah, man. I'm ready to get weird.
You're not already weird?
I think so. This Blue Moon's helping me
out.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah. Yeah, we're all partaking a little bit while we're going to be on here. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun one. So I guess let's just talk about, let's see. Well, since you guys are a couple, do you guys want to talk about how you guys met? I think we should do that. Because I feel
how we met,
for context, I feel like it matters.
I can take over this one.
Oh, God. Here we go.
He hates the story, but it's the freaking truth. So basically, I transferred high schools halfway through, and I think we met like my first day at this new school, and we had a mutual friend.
First off,
me to,
she went to a private school.
Yeah.
A private Catholic school.
Oof.
She transfers to my school, Piedmont High, and one of my close friends is walking with her down the hallway. He's like, "Hey guys, this is my friend Mariah. Mariah here. This is blah blah blah." And then I met her for the first time, and
I was like the same height I am now, so like a good 5'8", and he was probably like 5'2".
I was scared out of my mind.
Up to my waist.
How tall is he now? Just for the context.
I'm 6'2" now.
Dang, you grew a whole foot.
Yeah, a whole foot.
Maybe
wow.
he was like 5'4", maybe not 5'2", but yeah.
But yeah, I remember seeing her for the first time and be like, "Who the hell is this girl?" She looks nothing like anyone that goes to this school because she was so tall. She looked like a grown ass woman, and I was just a little boy with my tail tucked between my legs, like scared. But yeah, she was very intimidating when I first met her.
Wow, you were intimidated?
Yeah, I thought she didn't like me.
And then he added me on MySpace like that night. It was hilarious.
MySpace?
Yeah.
Hey, man. She was a good-looking girl. She was a good-looking girl. I had to do a little research, but yeah.
We took like Avid together, so we had Avid, the same class for 2 years, junior and senior year.
Yeah.
And then I always kind of had a crush on him, but he always had a girlfriend. And I didn't think he would ever like me. He didn't think I'd ever like him. But I like to say, because it's true.
Yes.
I was like the nerd that had like no friends. I had one friend, as I mentioned earlier.
Uh-huh.
And he was like Mr. Popular, quarterback. Where were you? Homecoming King, all
you
that.
were Homecoming King?
He was Homecoming King.
I didn't know you were Homecoming King.
Yes, I was Homecoming King.
Wow.
And that was a weird kind of time. Like, knowing me now, you would probably never think that I was Homecoming King.
You were the man on campus. Who would
weird
he
to
was?
say.
Who would have thought? That's crazy.
Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it?
Yeah. And then we just kind of started talking like a week after we graduated. So I was like the nerd that he didn't want to be seen around campus with.
Just fellas, just don't give up. If there's a girl you love, don't give up. Even if you're
don't be too cool.
If you're a foot shorter than her.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were already friends because we had that class together. And we always kind of liked each other, but nothing ever happened because I was the nerd, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't want to be seen.
You never hung out with her like during school?
Nope.
Oh, man, make me sound like I'm an
You kind of were, though. He kind of was back then.
You were an asshole?
He was too cool for school. That's
I was not. See, now she's going to paint me to be this.
You were.
Dude, no, I wasn't. I was not an asshole to you. Whatever.
We'll leave it at that.
But yeah,
okay.
We've been together for 8 years now.
I saw his true colors, though.
8
he was
years.
A nice
8 years now. So.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Since 11, right?
Yeah, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
When did you guys graduate? What year?
2011.
11?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I remember, yeah, because that was my freshman year in high school, and then that's when I first met Jason. Yeah, okay. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, but that what a touching story. What a heartfelt story. I always like hearing them. Just
basically, I was the midget. She scared the hell out of me, and yeah, we just.
It's better than Bumble or Tinder, right?
Yeah, we hooked up.
I feel like that's what
way.
everyone says these days. They met through Bumble or Tinder.
Nothing's better than Bumble. Nothing.
Or Grindr.
Nothing's better than Grindr. Trust
Grindr's
me.
pretty
Believe
cool.
me. Bumble and Grindr are the best.
Christian Mingle.
What is Grindr?
FarmersOnly.com.
What exactly is Grindr?
Grindr is, from what I've gathered, because I don't use it, but from what people that do use it has told me, it's basically like a dating app for solely homosexual people.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You knew damn well what that was. You just wanted to...
I thought. Oh, you know what? Because it's from that movie that we're watching.
Neighbors.
Neighbors. Yeah.
But,
Like,
yeah.
but wow. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. I didn't think it was. Thought it was for everyone. It's just a different.
Oh, really? No. Yeah, no, it's not. They want specific type of people on there, but I mean, it makes sense. There's got to be something for everybody, like we said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, Mariah, we are cousins,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I'm not lying about that, correct?
No.
Okay.
I hope not.
I know, right? Being lied to my whole life. But so you are somewhat of an inspiration to me because of the growth that you have like experienced, not just in your life in general, but specifically when it comes to something, your passion, the thing you love to do, which is dancing, correct? And so you are a professional cheerleader now. You weren't, that for a while. And I know that you went through a lot of tryouts to become one. And you never gave up on that dream. You did go through a lot of the obstacles to get to the point you're at now. So would you be willing to share a little bit of like your experience just growing up in the dancing community or in the dancing world, and then like how like you got to where you are now?
Sure.
Because I feel like a lot of people could benefit from like hearing that and knowing that anything's possible, as Kevin Garnett once said.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to realize that I am a pro now, just because I feel like I always pictured myself being that when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah, I grew up dancing since I was actually 2.5 because I was potty trained so early, so they let me join the team at 2.5.
Wow.
Started competing at 5.
Being potty trained actually paid off.
Yeah.
Being potty trained early actually paid off for somebody.
it
That's
did.
crazy.
And just a little kid just taking a dump on the dance floor.
Mommy.
No.
All right.
No, so I started competing at 5. Started going to like Vegas and nationals in Vegas and like LA, Anaheim. So we traveled at that age. And I pretty much did that up until high school. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, freshman year of high school, I got kind of, PO'd because I didn't make a team that I tried out for, because we had to try out like every year to compete. And some of the girls from my team that I was on since we were like 5 got moved up and I didn't. So I was kind of like salty about it. And that's when I started going to my private school, and their sports are like super duper competitive and you just can't do multiple sports or multiple activities, kind of have to pick.
Yeah.
So I made I tried out for the basketball team and I made that. So I was like, let's give this a try.
Shooting some J's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, fuck all y'all. I'm going to do basketball. Y'all can keep dancing. So I'm actually glad I did that because I had a really good time. I loved my team so much. It was just, great experience. A bunch of different lessons that you don't really get from dance. I got kind of like that team sport feel also from, combined with that whole individual sport with dance. So that was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Which I also think made me a better dancer in the end.
How do you see that as making you a better dancer? That's very
I was
interesting.
just more athletic.
Oh.
So, dance also made me a better basketball player for sure too, because just like the
hand in
footwork
hand.
and like the
Flexibility.
leaps, but I had hops, all the leaps, and
Could you dunk?
Well, no.
Oh.
I could not dunk.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not that tall. We're making me sound like a freaking Sasquatch over here.
Well, no. I mean, I know you're not that tall, but I mean, you got hops.
Yeah.
But do you have that type of hops? I'm assuming not.
No.
Okay.
Not that type of hops, but so then I graduated high school and I went to San Jose State, and I went to like their freshman day thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't orientation, but it was like before that. Just to kind of go like check out the campus and look up all like the organization, the clubs that they had, and I saw like a bunch of dancers at a booth, so I was like, ooh. So I walked over there, and it was a dance team, so the girls gave me the flyer for the audition, and I remember going to that audition scared out of my mind because I hadn't danced for like almost 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Since 8th grade, yeah. And I was like, holy crap, like I was so nervous. I almost didn't go, and my sister made me. She like drove me there last
Oh,
minute. I
really?
was the last person to show up.
Shout out to Amanda.
Yeah. And shout out to her.
In the Honda Civic. To a door.
Going like 90 miles per hour. She got me there in like 5 minutes. So I was the last one there. That made it even more like nerve-wracking. So got there, tried out, made it. I danced for San Jose State just for a year. It was a great experience as well, but I kind of wanted to focus on school. And then my coach there was actually like a pro coach on the side as well. So she did both. She did college and pro.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what opened my eyes to the pro world, I guess.
Yeah.
And a lot of the girls that I danced with in college would go on to that.
Right.
So that's what I did. Like the next year, I was like, you know what? Let me try out for like a pro team. That was a huge rude awakening because I show up there and I wasn't like big by any means, but I wasn't as in shape as I am now.
Right.
And it was extremely intimidating. Like everyone was just like ripped and all the girls were tiny and just I looked like I looked massive there, let's just say that. Compared to everyone else.
You could grade cheese on some girls' obliques and their abs.
That's crazy.
Let's just say I did not have a chance. So I was like really insecure, not confident whatsoever. And since then, so that was like 2012. So since then, I kind of just been like trying out here and there. I didn't try out consecutively every year, but I kind of just worked on like my confidence and getting in shape and maintaining like a healthy lifestyle. And that really helped build my confidence. So at the last audition that I did this year, I kind of just went out there and was completely confident. I was, ready for it.
Hey.
And I made it. So
You killed it.
Yeah.
It's been a craze because I've been with her from every tryout, and just to see the level of confidence kind of just build up. Like when she was first tried out, I felt like she was just doing it just so she could dance, and because she hadn't danced in a while.
Yeah, a long time. I've actually only tried out for 3 pro teams, and I think only like within 3 years since 2012. So I took like a lot of years off. Like, just
and there was one year, funny story. One year she didn't go because our printer wasn't working.
What?
Yeah.
A printer?
I decided to go last minute, and of course, the way technology is, it didn't want to print. It didn't want to print the application that morning, so I was like, "Screw it, it's not my year." But
so she almost threw the printer through the wall.
It wasn't. Yeah.
She almost threw. Yeah, it was very, very, very scary. But that was one year, and
you were like hiding in the corner, just like, please. Don't
in the fetal position, rocking back and forth, snot bubbles blowing out of her nose.
No,
scared out of her mind.
And then I had braces. So there was always something that like had to interfere.
Because you got to think about it. Those girls are getting judged not only about their dance moves and their looks, but their looks. Seriously, like they're
literally everything.
Everyone can dance, so at that point, it's like it's your looks. Or
like, imagine you getting on stage, Marco, in your little 2-piece bikini. Whipping your little ass around, whipping your hair around, smiling, sweating. Yeah. Some are on their period. It's just there's a lot of things that go. Yeah. I
actually,
feel like
not TMI, but this past audition when I made it, I was on my period and I lost my voice because I had a severe like sinus infection.
What?
I didn't know it at the
Never give
time.
up.
I didn't know it
That's
at the time,
crazy.
but looking back, it's like, how the hell did I pull that off? I don't know.
But back to the whole confidence thing, it's just it's truly inspiring to see.
Yeah.
How she just like even last year when she tried out, she didn't make it. Like the change of her confidence was like, I'm gonna make this team no matter what. Like, and before I felt like you just did it.
I was really intimidated.
Yeah, it's just you worked out, you bust your ass in the gym, and then like that kind of just spoke for itself.
I was realistic too though, because I knew like some years, okay, I'm not gonna make it. I don't look the part, so let me just continue to work on myself, and then when I feel confident and ready, then I'll try it, and then that way I'll have more fun because I'm more confident. I'm not so worried about how I look or. It just allows you to perform better too when you feel good about yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I bet it feels amazing. Like you conquered that mountain. You climbed Mount Everest.
Yeah.
You're now at the top. Now it's time to jump off.
It's pretty crazy.
With your parachute.
Hell yeah. Or you could just free dive. See what happens.
Yeah. That's always fun too.
It's been cool to see. It's really cool because you did a total 360 and like changed up your diet. You changed up a lot of things. You started working out more, started taking care of yourself more, and then just to see it come full circle and like say you're a cheerleader, that's pretty cool.
No, that is really cool.
I'm gonna have some fun this year though. We're gonna have some fun.
How is seeing that firsthand, her experience firsthand, like changed your life, Jason? Like since you've been with her the entire time, like.
Oh man, it's I can't even put it into words sometimes. I don't know. She's my hero.
Oh,
God.
She's my hero.
God.
Cueing the crying.
Pump the brakes.
No, but like I said, she's come a long way. She's worked super hard for it. She deserves every bit of success that she, it's awesome, and you're gonna see it too. So,
oh yeah, I know I will. I'm so excited.
don't worry about that.
I'm very excited to see it in action. But yeah, it's just it's awesome, and like I said, Mariah, seeing you not give up has definitely helped me not give up in a lot of different things, like with my music or even with this podcast.
Yeah.
Like even though I've just been doing it for like 3 months, there have been times where I'm just like, why am I even doing this? Like no one even like really listens to this or whatever. But it's more about just me having fun.
Yeah,
and it's more about
this is fun.
as long
man.
as and like you were having fun dancing for you is fun, and as long as you're having fun and you're confident with that,
exactly.
then you're good.
You got nothing to lose, and what I tell everyone is that at the end of the day, if you can't stop like dreaming of it in your head, then it's worth going for. And that's kind of what happened to me, because I tried out last year and I didn't make it. I was so close, the closest I ever got, but I didn't make it. And after that, I was kind of like, oh, crap, like I gave it all I got. I felt good about myself. Like I don't think there's much I can do now. Like maybe I should just move on, and I don't need to be on a pro team to like dance. I can still enjoy myself and dance on my own. But at the end of the day, like I would always think about it. I would always picture myself on that team, and like it was always in my head. So I'm like, okay, like it's worth going for. I have nothing to lose, and it happened.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Once you're ready to give up, keep going, and then it's gonna happen. So,
there you go.
Yeah,
the good advice. That's what I like to hear on this podcast. People do like the advice, just like my dad gave some advice last episode.
Yeah, that was.
And I listened to that, by the way.
Agree with
Very
everything.
good podcast.
Oh, they really?
That. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad that you liked it.
I felt like it was too short.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot to say. He's very interesting.
My dad will be on again. There's a lot of things that he can
to.
say, so he definitely will be on again.
We
feel
sound like such performing family here.
Well, I mean, I feel like we have a lot to say.
We do.
I feel like every family has things to say, but not every family has somebody with the equipment to be able to say those things. So I guess that's why where you
come in.
That's why we're so privileged. But but yeah, no, he'll definitely be on again. But yeah, the episodes at the end of the week are just 2 like 20-minute, 30-minute things, and then the one you guys are on, this is like an hour and a half.
Cool.
So that's why we got more time.
Oh yeah, we got some time.
We got some time. Yeah, we got a lot of time, as much time as we want. But so speaking of professional things, you both are into professional sports, right?
Oh man, that's my life. Don't even get me started on that.
Oh god, this better be 3 hours.
I eat, sleep, and breathe sports.
Really?
Bay Area sports to be exact.
Bay Area sports. So what?
Yeah.
So every team?
Niners, Sharks,
Raiders, A's.
No.
That's where we differ.
Sharks, Niners, Warriors, and what else am I missing? And the Giants. You can't forget the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Those are my 4 teams that it kind of sounds boring because I'm from the Bay Area, but
That's not boring at all.
I love those teams. And man, it's been a crazy couple years, man, with the Warriors and the Sharks. It's like that time of the year is always the most stressful for me because there's a game every
in June
single day.
June is like early June is the most stressful time.
And this has been happening. This has been happening for the past how many times the Warriors have gone in the finals? 4 in a row.
They were in 14, and then finals 15. So about 4 years straight. But if
they've been 5 straight, right?
5 seasons.
5 straight.
Yeah, 5 straight.
5 years of every summer just being screaming my head off, annoying my neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh
man. So, I feel sorry for the people that live below me.
5 years of the nervous squirts.
Oh my god. So what do you think about the Warriors now that they made those moves? I mean, they have D'Angelo Russell now, right?
Yeah.
And KD's gone.
KD.
And so is Iguodala.
So is Jordan Bell. So is Quentin Cook.
Yeah.
They're going to have this. I don't know, man.
Jonas Jerebko. They got to re-sign him.
Man, that guy needs to hit a shot, man.
You got to
That
re-sign
guy
him.
makes me nervous.
I love that guy. He's like one of my favorites. But
Is it Jonas or Jonas?
well, he's Swedish, so it's Jonas.
Jonas.
Jonas Jerebko. Yeah.
Jorebko.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jorebko.
Yeah. No, he's
All right.
he's the man. But what do you think? What do you guys think?
Man, I think that they're still going to make the playoffs next year, but I just feel like they won't be as dominant as they've been. I mean, although they still have the core three, but Clay will be out for half the season, so that'd be interesting.
half. It's just half.
They're saying he could be out until like before All-Star break, so maybe February.
Oh, that's not bad then.
But they
I could
lost
see
a
them
lot
being,
of
like,
important.
fourth
I don't know
seed
how they're gonna get that kind of defense from Iguodala. You know, when they got Iguodala, he played really good defense. He guarded the opponent's best player every time. So I was curious to see who's going to step up.
Yeah, I think you guys would have to definitely wait maybe later into the off season and see if there's any buyout guys.
I just have a weird feeling about this next season. It's just going to be like, it's going to be more focused on the Lakers and the Clippers and, you know.
Yeah, the Warriors are going to take a back seat.
Kind of, which is, you know what?
That's not bad, actually.
It's not bad at all because it's not, regular season really doesn't matter.
Yeah. And the thing, too, is if the Warriors don't even make the playoffs next year, which is unlikely, but if they don't, they'll have a higher draft pick. Mm-hmm. And if you're not looking to keep D'Angelo Russell, you can package that higher draft pick with D'Angelo Russell, maybe get somebody that can fit the system a little bit better.
Joel Embiid or someone like that. He's in Steph Curry's camp, so you never know, huh?
That'd be crazy.
Calling it right here on the Closers podcast.
Joel
Embiid to the Warriors, baby. Mark my word.
What, like next year's trade deadline? Or
I've got inside sources. Man, I'm getting...
He actually is really good. He's like the next Tony Romo. He calls everything before it happens.
You call everything?
Everything. No matter what sport it is.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe it's
a sixth sense.
It's easy to be a...
He's like, see, I just said that.
Couch potato. It's easy to be a coach from the couch, but you know, I don't know. I just love I love sports, man. It makes me it burns a fire into my ass.
Yeah. It's there's the drama of sports and watching it on the TV. Like there's nothing better than a really close game, high stakes. Just both teams are in it. I mean, there's nothing better than that, in my opinion.
And it brings people together.
Definitely.
We went to Game 7, Sharks Game 7 against the Knights.
Vegas, the Golden Knights.
That crazy ass game.
Oh, you guys were
we were there. So I have never been to a playoff game up until that game.
Yeah.
And this season, I honestly thought they were going to lose that game. Like, we all thought we were going to lose.
Yeah.
And so
3-0 with 10:41 left in the third. Come on.
I was prepared. But I didn't want to miss my chance of going to a playoff game this season. I really wanted to go.
Right.
So last minute, I just freaking bought us tickets. I was like, let's just go. And we
I almost had a heart attack when she did that. But
worth every penny, I have to say that.
Oh my
God. It was the craziest thing I've ever been to.
That's
my entire
priceless.
life. Literally one of the best days of my life. Like, it was so fun.
Probably the closest I've ever physically assaulted someone in the stands.
Oh,
but that's
I need to hear that story. What's that story?
He's joking.
Am I?
Who'd you assault?
I said I was very close.
Who? Oh, yeah.
The Jurgoff in the Mike Trout jersey. This guy was wearing a baseball Angels jersey, Mike Trout, rooting for the Vegas Golden Knights, sitting right in front of me.
He takes it so personally.
And there's some times where I just
was mugging him the whole time. He wasn't even watching the game.
Dude,
he was just mugging this guy the whole time.
Dude, oh my!
In a Mike Trout jersey.
Everyone was cussing him out. I don't know what it is with Section 209. Shout out Section 209 at the tank.
Oh,
it's
209.
Rowdiest.
It's all the Stockton.
Section.
All the Stockton folks are in there. That's why.
Right.
It was unbelievable, though. That was the craziest thing I've ever been to. I lost my. We all lost our voices. Everyone was hugging each other.
I watched that game. I remember I was in class that night because I had class every Tuesday and Thursday during last semester, and I came home. You know, I had to turn off my phone because that teacher is like psycho, and he was like, if you have your phone on and I hear it, you're gonna like get kicked out. So I turned it off. I forgot to turn it back on. Got home, turned on the TV, expecting like to see the post game recap of like the Sharks being they lost.
Man, it was crazy. Like when Joe Pavelski went down, when he got hit in the face,
it was so much worse there.
People were throwing everything that was in sight on the ice. They were throwing, and we were on the top. We're on the very top. So there's people on the last row at the very top section chucking stuff, chucking pretzels, freaking churros, freaking anything you could think of. They were chucking them.
I literally got so nervous because when you're there, like, I don't know, it looked so much worse because I watched
and there was blood on the ice,
Yeah, you just see him
man.
hit, like, I saw him hit his head, and then I just see all the blood gushing, and I literally thought he died. Like, I was so nervous.
Because he wasn't moving.
I didn't even look. Like,
it looked like he died.
It looked like a dead fish on the
Ben
freaking...
Askren.
It was
last night.
so scary. And then once they got, it was so intense. I had heart palpitations for like a week after that.
Damn.
It was like...
And then when they got on that 5-minute major and they scored...
Was it 4 in a row?
Those 4 goals, man. I literally just like remember like sitting down in my seat and just like jumping like
everyone was crying. It was like the
lunging
happiest
up.
environment.
I was hugging her, freaking hugging this guy. I almost gave this guy a kiss on the freaking cheek.
It was incredible.
Man.
And then they
amazing.
scored again, so it was tied again. And then they weren't selling beer anymore, so everyone was just out like other seats shaking. Like, it was
back
awful.
to the Mike Trout
guy.
a-hole.
Yeah.
So when the Sharks scored and went up 4-3, no, when they tied it, right? 4-4.
No, they was it 4-4?
I think the Sharks went up, didn't they? No, they didn't go up, right?
It was 4-3, and then they tied it 4-4.
Yeah, and then
when the Sharks tied it up, that guy left.
Yeah, at 3-3.
And I was like, I was cussing him out. Get the hell out of here. But then, so they were winning 4-3, and then the Vegas Golden Knights, at the last second, they score.
Yeah,
remember?
so
They
it was
tie it 4-4, and
yeah.
then that guy, and then he comes marching up the stairs when the Vegas scores.
Yeah.
I'm like, this motherfucker, this guy's back. And then over time, they obviously scored, and I was like, tell him get the hell out of here. And,
I don't think I like looked that whole overtime. I was so
everyone
nervous.
I've never been in that. That was the best sports memory.
And he's gone to like the Sharks
life.
playoffs every year almost.
Of my life, I've never seen a team score 4 goals like that.
And the fact that they
Ever.
came back from what was it 3-1?
Yeah,
they were down 3-1.
No,
in
they were
the
down
series.
3-1.
In
Really?
the series.
Oh,
3-1.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were down 3-1.
But you know what? I kind of went whatever. It was a wasted moment. Whatever, because they lost.
No.
That freaking pisses me off.
I
They
mean,
went their way
okay.
out.
The Blues, fuck the Blues, first of all. But it's not wasted
they won, though.
because that's
I don't think it's wasted either. I bought the shirts.
that's an
and
amazing
everything.
that's an amazing game.
But it's like, I was having this conversation with my buddy. It's like, do you really want them to win just to let you down when it gets closer to the? And I was like thinking, you know what? They won this game, so they're gonna go and win the whole thing. And then when they lose the St. Louis Blues like they did, I don't know. It's like the same old stuff.
That's what happened with them against the Penguins too.
Same old stuff, man. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop rooting for them.
Oh, definitely not. No.
But it's just like, dude, they need to get over that hump. I don't know what it's gonna take, but
Yeah. So you've followed hockey for like quite a long time, right, Jason?
yeah, I'd say it's like my second favorite sport to
Second
watch.
favorite sport.
Yeah.
Make your case for like why more people should watch hockey and give it a chance, because I feel like the Bay Area now is turning into slowly a hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, everywhere you go
hockey
downtown,
culture. Yeah.
someone's wearing a Sharks jersey.
Yeah, especially San Jose. Of
Yeah,
course.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just because that's the only thing that San Jose really has. Well, other than the earthquakes. But I don't know. Like, I just feel like hockey games are the most fun to go to because it's not necessarily what's on the ice. It's about like the environment and like the highs and the lows. Like, there's some times where you're feeling on top of the world. Your team is scored a bunch of goals, and there's times where they get shut out at home. Like, you spend $500 on seats to sit in the front row, and they pitch a donut, and you're like, dude, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think hockey, the type of environment that is at the SAP, is just so. It's intoxicating, man. It's just fun. I don't know. It brings people together. You don't necessarily need to know what's going on, like I said, on the ice, but
I'm a new fan. I mean,
it's
his
just fun. I don't know,
grandpa,
it's just fun.
rest in peace, took me to my very first Sharks game on my 19th birthday.
Oh,
so we'd only
really?
been together for a few months, and then his grandpa like surprised me and took all three of us to the Sharks game, and that was my very first game. I didn't know what to expect, and pretty much ever since that game, that's probably my favorite sport to watch. Seriously.
In person or just in general?
In general. But
Wow.
especially like playoffs. But
people make the case on how boring it is, and
I don't get
and
it.
I can understand that, but
I don't know.
oh man, especially when you watch playoffs,
It's just so
like
intense.
Playoffs,
It's
there's
so
nothing
much
like
more
every
intense.
possession matters. It's like anything could happen.
Yeah.
Like every little mistake that you make, I don't know. I feel like it could cost you.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, you watch football or basketball and they can score every possession, where with hockey it's like it takes so much effort for like one goal. It's so emotional.
Yeah.
And that's why when they do win the Stanley Cup, as a fan, it's like so emotional, because it's like you've been, like through all those crazy moments, and to finally, like, how hard it is to win 16 games. And, I imagine that would be like special. I don't know, like football. You play one game and you win or lose and you go home.
Exactly.
But hockey, it's like,
because it's a series, it's a little different, because there's highs and lows within the series itself too. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, that's why a lot of people talk about baseball the same way, just because it's like
postseason baseball is fun to watch.
Postseason baseball is crazy.
It's like the same thing as hockey. Like every pitch, every at bat matters so much.
And
anything can happen. Yeah,
anything can happen, and then like in the blink of an eye, you're up 3-0, and then all of a sudden you're down 4-3.
Yeah, grand slam, baby.
Which could happen in hockey, apparently too. So
it can.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Sports are
and the fights and the injuries.
The fights are crazy.
The fights are.
I can't believe. Well, was there a fight after Pavelski got rocked?
They got a little chippy.
They did.
Yeah, they got a little chippy, down, but no one threw down like that, like WWE style.
Dang it, that sucks.
Choke slam someone.
Yeah, someone should have. That was horrible.
It seems as if every time we're SAP, like, we see the craziest shit. One time, this guy had a heart attack right in front of us at the game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty
always
wild.
Like, it's always intense there, no matter what it is, whether it's on the ice or not. Like, it's always a crazy experience there. But
it's fun, man. It's hockey games are fun. I like hockey, especially watching it. It's cool, man.
Do you think more people should give it a chance?
Yeah, I think if they went with their friends and like made it like a little
event,
I think it'd be cool. I mean,
because I mean, even the game that you and I went to back with like my dad and Uncle Johnny, like we saw the Coyotes, and like we lost, the Sharks lost that game, but it was still a good time.
Yeah, it's about how you, I don't know, I feel like if you go out with a group of friends and like pregame at a bar and like walk over there and have dinner or something before and make it like, it could be really fun, and that's definitely.
I feel like the Sharks are probably the best. If you've never gone to a hockey game, that's probably the best place to go watch hockey, because I've had friends from college that are like from the East Coast, and they're like, dude, I've never seen like a city rep their hockey team more than San Jose does. Like, we just rep them
people
to the
from
fullest.
San Jose love it. Yeah,
it's fun, man.
It's definitely crazy.
Fun time.
Yeah.
But they gotta win.
They do. Well, they're
Jesus Christ, they gotta win, man.
I know.
I see it coming.
Yeah, the next
Fingers
20
crossed.
years.
See, look, I mean, they gotta take Mariah's advice. When you feel like you're about to give up, you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Right.
And they just gotta keep going. I mean, they signed Carlson to that crazy contract, right?
Yeah, and they had to let go of their
Pavs.
Leading goal scorer last year, 38. That's gonna be hard to replace. I know. But
he's on Dallas too.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I hate it.
But I think they'll be okay. I think they're going to make Logan Couture the next captain. And
bring back Marilou.
Patrick Marleau, by the way.
Or Marleau, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
See,
I just want to... I didn't want anyone
to show you how...
Didn't want anyone in the comments to roast you.
Oh, I get roasted all the time. But,
it's Marleau.
It's Marleau. But yeah, I miss that guy. He's a free agent. He's not in Toronto anymore.
Yeah, I saw him at the farmer's market in Los Gatos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
We were behind his sons in line for like a smoothie, and we loved his kids because they were like, "Don't order too much. Dad said we're going to In-N-Out," and we're like, "They got a cool ass dad,"
Hell yeah.
and it ended up being him.
Yeah, and I was like, and they had this. It was funny because they had this drink in their hand that looked so good. It was like a mango peach tea or something. I don't know what it was, but it was selling it. And we just curious, hey buddy, how much is that drink? It's about like $2. We go and pay. It's like $8. This little bastard.
You just fight.
Yeah, it's like, money grows on trees, huh?
You fight his kid just like at the farmer's market.
You lied to me, kid.
That's crazy. I feel like you guys have a lot of those stories. Like you guys ran into Alden Smith, or like you ran into Alden Smith.
Oh,
he lived right next to us.
Oh,
so
God.
we actually ran into him several times.
Yeah, that was before his.
He was a nice guy.
His downfall, his demise.
That was in the prime of his demise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was I mean, we saw him at a gas station, and he was getting a shit ton of alcohol.
Oh.
Like, did you just get pulled over for crashing your car?
Yeah.
Near a school?
Oh.
You know?
Yikes.
Yeah, that guy, that sucks. Wasted talent.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. He played for the Raiders.
Yeah, I did. I mean, he was good for the 6 games he played, and then he got.
That's where I thought he got on the Super Bowl. No, I was kidding.
I did, because we had a good. Well, we had Mac, we had Irving, and then we had him, and then.
What do you think about that trade?
What, the Mac trade?
Khalil Mack. How do you feel about that as being a Raider fan?
It all depends on what happens this
Upcoming
season. I mean, if those free agents, or not free agents, if the guys they drafted actually pan out, I mean, it looks like in practice. I mean, every Raiders offseason, the guys look great in practice, but I mean, this offseason, Clelin Ferrell, he already looks like.
Oh yeah, they have a good running back too.
Josh Jacobs.
They're saying that he's like the best running back in the draft.
Yeah, he played for Alabama. He already knows the pro system. He's really shifty. I like all the guys that they drafted. I like Abrams. He's already a starter on the defense. He's already a starting safety next to Carl Joseph. So I mean, I think he'll be okay. I think we can finish at least second in the West, but I don't know if that'll be good enough to get a playoff spot. But I think we can definitely finish second, just because I think the Chargers are not going to be as good. I mean, at a certain point, Phillip Rivers is going to have a down year.
Yeah, he's gonna eventually.
Yeah,
but you know, I don't know. I feel like Kansas City is going to be the team to beat on the East, man. On the AFC, like, they're just.
Unless Tyreek Hill gets banned,
or unless Patrick Mahomes snaps his arm like a pretzel. But yeah, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting season, man. To see all the even with the Niners, man, just to see all of them.
Yeah,
they have 4 or 5 number 1 draft picks on the D line.
It's got to work out at some point for the Niners.
Yeah, or else I'm going to.
You guys have to trade Garoppolo and start Nick Mullins if you want to win.
Yeah, man, let's clean house again.
Let's
get rid of John Lynch. Let's get rid of them all, man.
Trade Garoppolo.
Let's get Tom Sula back.
For 2. No.
And Kaepernick. Man, we need Kaepernick back.
Definitely, no. What you guys need to do is trade Garoppolo for like 2 first-round picks to like the Dolphins, and then start Nick Mullins.
Oh, no.
Oh, trust me. You guys are Super Bowl favorites.
They're saying how the Niners could potentially still get Kirk Cousins in the future if it doesn't pan out with Garoppolo, because I guess his contract is set up to where it's easy to get out of.
Oh yeah, same with Derek Carr's. I don't know though. I would rather have Garoppolo than Cousins at this point, just because Garoppolo's a little younger. I feel like he has more upside.
That's true. But I know he is younger, but he just has to stay healthy, man.
Yeah,
he's got to stay healthy, or else I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. These teams in the Bear are taking years off my life. They're stressing me.
Yeah, you already look 40, man. Like,
dude, they're stressing me out.
Got some grades.
I know you're just
yeah, dude. I'm salt and pepper already. Taking years off my life.
Yeah, next thing you know, you'll be chain smoking cigarettes. Like.
Yeah, out of my neck.
What about the Giants? Are you following the Giants or not really?
I mean they're not. I like to wear their clothes. Like a San Francisco Giants hat.
A few baseball caps.
Yeah.
You know. It looks cool, but I mean, the Giants are kind of to me. Baseball is kind of my least favorite.
The least favorite out of.
But when they were winning those 3 World Series, I was their biggest fan.
Oh, of course.
#bandwagoner.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not a bandwagoner.
Weren't you a Lakers fan?
Yes, he's a bandwagoner, and that's final.
I'll admit, I used to root for the Lakers because of Kobe Bryant. I was a big fan and loved Kobe Bryant.
Do you still love Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, I do.
If you came out of retirement and played for the Lakers one more season, would you root for the Lakers?
No.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't.
Interesting.
Because, wait, would I?
LeBron, Anthony Davis, and old-ass Kobe Bryant.
I just like Kobe, man, because he's just like... That's a whole nother time for another podcast. I could talk an hours about Kobe. He's just the biggest badass, man. See LeBron James, he's a crybaby. I don't know.
What do you think about Anthony Davis being on the Lakers now?
Oh man, I don't know what to think of it. He gets hurt a lot too.
Yeah, he does.
And it'd just be interesting, man, to see like LeBron James. I think he's gonna have to take a back seat. He's gonna have to, man, because Anthony Davis will get you 40. Gets you a 40-20 every night. He has the potential to do that.
Yeah,
and it's like.
The thing, though, about the Anthony Davis and LeBron James pairing that I like is that they both are really elite passers, really underrated passers. So when you have two guys that are elite players offensively and defensively, and they're great when it comes to passing, that just opens up the floor for everybody else to really do stuff.
Yeah.
But the biggest flaw of their lineup, in my opinion, is just the fact that they have no shooting.
No, they really don't.
Like, your starting point guard's Rondo. He still can only make like 1-3 a game.
I feel like they'll hang around. They'll probably be like 7th, 6th seed. Or I think Lakers will make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll. I think it's going to be the Clippers. I think it's going to be the Clippers.
Nuggets.
I think it's going to be Clippers, Houston. Are going to
Houston?
be like, because did you see that report today that they're saying that Westbrook might go to Houston.
Yeah, I don't think that's. Personally, I don't think that's.
Two MVPs on the same team. That's kind of weird.
And they both are very ball dominant guys. They're not good off ball players. So when you put both of those guys on the same team and they're demanding the ball, there's only one ball that can go around. So it's pretty tough. I don't know.
Every guy on the court has 2 balls, so.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Not really.
Well,
there's a lot of balls that go around.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess there are a lot of balls on the court. Sure, we can say that. But I don't know. I feel like the Clippers are the favorites next year.
Of course, they got the best player in the world, man.
What do you think about the Nets? Kyrie.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
Kyrie.
I don't know about that whole situation. I don't like the way KD made the Warriors look like they were like. I don't know. He plays the victim all the time. He tries to make it seem like there's reports. Oh, they didn't get Steve Kerr didn't get along. Or they didn't get along with each other. And
right.
He felt like it was the Warriors' fault and why he got hurt. Like they rushed him back. There's reports like that. It's like, man, I don't know. If your team was down 3-1, faced elimination, and you're okay to go. Like, wouldn't you want to be out there with your team?
Oh, of course,
You're trying to defend the dynasty,
team.
Right?
Yeah, that's why he went there, right? To create a dynasty.
But when he kind of got hurt, people trying to make it seem like, oh, they rushed him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of phony.
After
it's like
what's his name? The owner, Joe Lacob. He started crying. Was he the one who started crying on the podium?
Bob Myers.
Oh, Bob Myers. My
he
bad.
was sniffling like a little girl, man.
Yeah.
He was really choked up. I was surprised. I was like, wow, dude, it's not like he died. Like Kevin Durant had a heart attack. I was like, oh
Kevin
my
Durant
gosh.
died.
He was sniffling.
Just imagine.
Sniffling.
That'd be crazy. But yeah. I don't know, man. This next year's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a shift of power in the NBA, man. It's
Yeah.
not going to be Warriors favored to win the finals.
Yeah, not next
anymore.
year. Not next year. I feel like the year after will be their time. I feel like the Warriors have a really savvy front office. I feel like they will figure out a way to come back on top.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not next year, most likely they're going to take a year off, and they'll be back in 2020/2021 season, and
Probably.
they're going to be good for another 5 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a break in order to
man,
continue the
because,
run. So
It had to end eventually.
yeah,
They weren't going to be this dominant forever. I mean, that's just reality.
definitely. Going back to football though, you're a big fantasy football player, right?
Oh man,
You both have actually played fantasy football
last
for
year
a time.
was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, talking about stress. I was in 5 different leagues,
Oh my god.
flipping through 6 different apps, freaking losing my mind, writing all these notes down. Oh my god, I think this year I'm just gonna be in just 1 or 2.
Just 1 or 2? Are you still
No.
going to be in mine?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yours
will.
always comes first.
Yes.
But last year, dude, oh man, I'm trying to forget. I'm trying to remember who I picked up and they got hurt. Like my best player always gets hurt in your league.
Oh, was it
Oh, I think
was it fuck, who was it? I know exactly who it was.
Yeah, you do know.
Not David Johnson. David Johnson was the year before.
Oh yeah, broke his forearm in the first week 1. Oh man.
Was it Deontay Freeman?
No, I don't know who. I really don't remember who it was.
Oh no, because I remember that, and I was like, "Oh my god, he got hurt! I can't believe this." Did you have P. Ryan? I feel like you got Samaje P. Ryan, and then he got hurt the next day, or something happened like that.
I had total bad luck in your league. Last year.
I know Jason has the worst luck in my fantasy league, which
I probably had the worst luck in life.
Yeah.
which you'll hear updates for all you listening. You will hear updates of how the league's going once the season starts, because we're gonna be following the league pretty closely. It's gonna be really, really funny. Quinn, the Moondog Kalani's in there. My mom, my dad. A lot of the people that have been on the podcast before are all gonna be in the league, so it's gonna be a good time.
Fun time, man.
But who do you think is gonna be the number 1 pick this year for fantasy?
Oh, it's probably gonna be Saquon Barkley or someone like
That's
that.
what I heard. I heard it was
Or,
Saquon, not Patrick Mahomes.
I think it's foolish to draft the quarterback in the first round. I honestly is. I think.
We're talking strategy.
I think you can find value in the later rounds. I think like the first couple rounds, you really just beef up the running backs or wide receivers because that's where you get all your points from.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah,
you can get an Aaron Rodgers in the third, fourth round.
Yeah,
but people just.
I don't
know.
What's fun about our league?
Drafted a quarterback in the first round.
What's fun about our league is that we have some people that will just take like all Raiders players.
At once, yeah.
or like somebody will take like a Joe Flacco in the second round. You're just like, what is going on? Why? It's funny. It's funny. But yeah, no, I agree. I always go for running back first round.
Oh yeah,
and
running
then
back
second round receiver. Or if there's two stellar running, like last year, my strategy was just to load up on running backs. Got me pretty far until Melvin Gordon got hurt, and that broke my heart. And Austin Eckler got hurt. Everyone got hurt on my team. Even what's that guy, James? Oh, you got Le'Veon Bell.
That's what happened.
You got Le'Veon Bell, and then he was like, "I'm never gonna play."
Yeah,
and then I took James Conner.
That guy freaking lost me some money, dude. And I remember in the championship league, I was in this $500 league, and then I was in the championship, and I lost.
Oh.
That kind of sucked because we were going on vacation like the weekend before that, and I was like, I'm going to use this for
all
a little
season.
bit.
I'm going to get this money. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to get this money.
I'm going to get this 500 real quick, baby. I'm going to buy you this ring. I'm going to buy you this I'm going to buy you this house.
And there was no consolation prize?
No,
like
nothing,
second
man.
place?
Nothing. I lost. I lost, man. And I lost the worst way. I lost by like 1 point or some shit like that.
Dude, those are the worst. I fucking hate losing. I'd rather get blown out than by like 1 point, or like your like wide receiver / like your flex position player just needs to get one more fucking yard.
Yeah,
and then the coach never puts them in. Horrible.
Yeah, it's
garbage. But to switch gears a little bit, to bring Mariah back into the conversation a little bit, you guys have been you guys have been together for about, you said 8 years, right?
Yes, 8 long years.
What has it taken to keep your relationship going? Because there are a lot of couples that listen to this podcast. Surprisingly, I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, and I know that they would appreciate some advice or something. I don't know. Just what does it take?
Man.
Honestly, I think we saw something. It was probably full of shit, but we saw something recently that said like couples who roast each other have better relationships, and that could not be more true in our case. All we do is talk shit to each other like 24/7.
You keep each other humble.
Yeah, man.
We're always just making fun of each other and like laughing like constantly. We really don't have to try.
Right.
And I think the fact that we were friends initially helped, because it was just like a smooth transition.
Not everyone's lucky enough to be with the person they went to high school with, so it's it's different.
Yeah, because you guys saw each other not just grow like as a couple, but grow as people.
I felt like it was just organic,
or
like
just
natural.
grow physically. In Jason's case, you saw him actually get taller.
Yeah, literally, I grew a foot.
Came back senior year, I was like, "Who is you?"
That's a lot to grow in like 3 months.
I had a lot of growing pains.
The growing pains are no joke. Those I got those too. Hurt.
He was accused of using growth hormones.
HGH, baby.
Did you use them?
I did not. For the record, I did not.
Wow.
But yeah, you know what? I mean, I maybe use a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Barry Bonds. But yeah. So roasting. So like, what are like? Do you have memorable roasts that you have of each other?
Oh man, there's
definitely
ones where you just like said and you're just
shit.
like, I can't believe that I just like I got him. I just got him.
There's definitely a bunch.
Oh man,
I have to think about that.
Shit. No, I don't know. I just feel like it's I don't know. It's just been
He roasted me before we were even together.
Oh really?
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
And I never let it go.
Famous story.
I love
how
stories.
I made fun of her car in high school.
Yes, in front of a bunch of people.
Man.
As
No,
I
I did
mentioned,
not.
How
he
did you
was
make fun of
Mr. Popular, and I wasn't.
Oh, fuck.
Keep in mind, he didn't even have a car at this point. Only I did. But we
Wow.
were leaving school, and my car was like a piece of shit. It wasn't even that bad, but it was like a little crappy car. senior year, and I was just leaving with my friend, minding my own business, and he was standing with all the
Cool kids.
This is gonna make me sound like such a douchebag. People are gonna be like, "Why the hell is she with him?"
Okay, whatever. So I was leaving, and he was with all his friends, and he was just like, "Hey, Mariah." And I turn around, he's like, "Nice bucket." And they all just start laughing at me, and I'm pretty sure I just flipped him off and like, you know.
I wish you could see my face right now. I'm just.
It's like one of those movies. What is it, like Juno, when like the jocks secretly love the nerds, but they have to be mean to them to like conceal it? That was him and me, for sure.
Oh.
Dude, that wasn't. Oh my. Okay.
It was.
Okay, fine.
It was.
Fine. I'll admit.
Not to that extreme.
I was an asshole.
Not to that extreme.
I was an asshole.
But low key, that's what it was.
That's
and
amazing.
I knew that's what it was. So I knew once we graduated, sparks were gonna fly, and it was all gonna mesh together.
Oh, you knew that?
I did know.
It's
Wow.
Just been, I don't know. It's just been easy. It just feels like.
Yeah. It feels like 4 years, not 8.
We've had our ups and downs. Obviously, everyone does.
Oh,
but,
of course.
You know.
Yeah, everyone does, like you said.
You know, but
how do you get through them? How do you work through them? Is it communication?
Probably pretending you're going to commit suicide. No, I'm just kidding. No.
That's the answer.
Please, baby, please, I love you. No. I'll change. I promise I'll change. No, but it's
So
just...
there's like 2 things though that
That's the
stand
answer
out.
to everything.
Yeah, just
stand
pretend you're
out
going to commit
to me.
suicide, guys. She'll take you back every time.
No, there's a few things that stand out to me though. I heard this thing that like if you're ever in a fight and you try to like think of something funny and you can't get through the fight without laughing, then it's not worth having that fight. And that's so true because like every time we've probably only been mad at each other for like maybe a maximum of 1 hour, and then it goes away because he either like farts and we start laughing or like
I'll just come in the room and just rip ass. Dutch ovens.
I cannot say
Crop
that. I
dusting.
have to laugh. Like it's hilarious. Or if we're like both really pissed off, he'll just be like, "Want to get food?" And
Like
it's
that
over.
meme,
And
like,
it's
you know
over.
that meme that everyone says, "Oh, when Babe says, oh," like when you ask Babe, she's hungry and like fixes everything. Like
Yeah.
that couldn't be more true.
Yeah.
Food fixes everything.
really
Oh, no, it does,
In
yeah.
our case, it really does. Yeah. Once we eat.
What's the go-to spot? Is it In-N-Out?
Taco Bell, chicken cheesy gordita crunch.
Really?
Probably about 3 of them.
We've been on those lately.
Wow, that's surprising.
Or pizza,
What type of pizza?
New York style.
Okay.
We don't get like delivery. We go to like really good like hole in the wall spots. Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
love-
standards.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
You worship the devil if you like pineapple on your pizza.
Well, I do like pineapple on pizza, so I guess I do.
you.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's like whatevs.
I'm just kidding. You know, it's everyone has their own. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What is that?
No, it's just because you're like you worship the devil. If you're on,
It's
if you like pizza, it says let's start a cult. But but yeah,
I'm just not a big fan of like fruit on like.
We don't like
Food.
fruit with like savory things. So like when people have strawberries in salads, no.
oh, no blueberries.
No.
No.
Interesting. I wasn't a fan of pineapple on pizza, but then I had pineapple jalapeno pizza. The sweetness plus the spice, pretty fucking good. And then you add bacon on it, dude.
Oh yeah.
What? Like it's overload. But anyways, so I guess the answer to everything is food
Yeah, the food, man. Just
and
add
suicide.
food and gas. Literal gas coming out of your ass. That's what makes everything
I honestly,
better.
like, I don't think there's anything else that's fixed any of our other arguments besides you farting or like us starting to laugh. Or food.
What about when it comes to like decision making?
Oh God. So we're like complete
How much time do
opposite.
you got?
We're a complete opposite when it comes to like our taste buds. We just don't like the same things. It's rare.
But
Really?
that's cool though, because when we order food, it's like we don't have to share it. It's like we get what we want. We don't have to share food. I think that's cool.
good. Yeah. Dude,
You know?
nothing's more annoying when you're like super hungry and then you just have to share it with the other person. It's like, what the fuck?
No, yeah,
Right?
we don't do that.
That's
Anything
good.
I order, he gets like the opposite. And like I love condiments and like sauces, and he hates all that stuff.
Oh,
So.
you're a plain Jane.
Plain Jane. Yeah, I don't like sauces.
What's your least favorite sauce?
Ketchup.
Really?
I think ketchup is overrated.
That's my favorite. See, there you go. Already.
Wow.
I think ketchup.
You like? I thought you liked ketchup.
I do, but
You don't hate it.
I don't.
You don't like mustard. You hate mustard more, right?
Yeah, did I just start some major controversy by saying ketchup is
I don't
overrated?
know. I mean, I'm just shocked. I was expecting it to be like Thousand Island dressing is the worst dress or something, off the wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
But an
no.
American
Okay.
staple.
I'm sorry. You know what really drives me up the wall and I hate is blue cheese. That stuff.
What?
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't like blue cheese at all.
What about it?
The chunkiness,
Oh,
the chunkies, I don't like it. I get grossed out,
See,
man.
I like cottage cheese. He hates anything like that. He's a texture guy. I don't really mind texture, so
so the texture is a killer for you.
No, I don't like it. No bueno.
One thing that really chaps my ass is that I have like the biggest sweet tooth of all time. Like I literally have a dessert after every meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, I have something
You
sweet.
have
like,
to have something sweet.
Yeah, like all the time. And I'm kind of like a pastry girl, so I like,
okay.
cookies or brownies and things like that. I'm not like a huge candy person.
Right.
He does not have a sweet tooth at all, and if he does, it's like sour candy, and that's it.
Yep.
So I'll bake like amazing desserts, and he wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
So that's kind of annoying.
You don't like strudel?
Yeah, see, I love that.
See, I do. I just prefer sour candy.
He'll have like one little bite, and like that's it, and I'll eat all of it.
So just get Sour Patch Kids every day.
Sour
Yeah.
Patch Kids, man.
And I'm like whatever about that stuff. Like I like it, but I'd rather have like cookies.
Yeah.
You don't like chocolate? You're not a chocolate guy?
Not really.
Being from the Bay, you gotta have love for Ghirardelli. You don't got love for Ghirardelli?
I'm not a big fan of chocolate, man. Unless it's a Snickers bar or something. That's cool.
A Snickers bar.
I could get jiggy with that shit. I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I don't know. Maybe because it looks so much like poop. I don't like it.
No.
Doesn't a Snickers bar look like the most like poop?
It does actually. That's
It
kind of really
does,
dumb that I
as
said
the
that.
nut. The nougat.
I take that back. Wow, that was a dumb thing,
No, we all make mistakes. It's okay.
right?
It's
God
all
damn
right.
it.
Yeah. That's funny though. So like, why sour candy? Like I don't.
Oh, sour candy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, man. It just makes the hair on my neck stand up.
Gives you the
It
tingles.
tingles my jaw so much that it's just. I don't know, man. It's good. I like it.
I only
don't
like the
like it.
watermelon Sour Patch, or like Nerds are kind of good, and that's about it.
Is that something that has divided you in your relationship? The fact that you can't eat the same things?
It annoys me. It doesn't annoy him, but it annoys me because like we always have to go to like different places or get different things instead of just buying the same shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
We disagree on everything.
When it comes to food?
Yeah.
Or everything, like everything?
No, like food.
Food is
Just
because like
the thing.
movies and music, we're like the same person. Sense of humor, same person. So we like all the same movies and shows and things like that.
Ah.
But yeah, food, no.
Food, no.
Yeah, and like he loves combination pizza, and I don't. I like cheese or pepperoni, and like that's about it.
Really, that's interesting. So in certain things, you're just like, I
Yeah.
want basic stuff, and then other things, you're
I
like,
think
I want basic.
most of the time I'm the plain one. He likes mostly like everything. He just doesn't like sauces. That's his thing.
I feel like that kind of runs in our family.
Being
I feel
plain.
Like, I feel yeah.
Yeah.
Like just the plain food.
bean cheese burritos.
Yeah, that's all I want.
Bean
Ever.
cheese burritos. Thanksgiving has to have just mashed potatoes, meat,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Right.
No,
And
yeah,
pumpkin
that sounds
pie.
great. Yeah, mashed potatoes,
A la
meat, and pumpkin
mode.
pie. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
That's interesting. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've talked to a lot of couples where they're just like basically the same person. Maybe that's just where I live, but it's just it's refreshing to talk to a couple that is different
Oh yeah, we
in
have a
so
bunch.
many different ways.
Oh yeah.
What are other differences that you both have?
She's smart. I'm dumb. She's right. I'm wrong all the time.
Oh, that's a good answer.
I
that's a good
make all the mistakes. Nah, I'm just
He's
kidding.
he's always hot, and I'm always freezing. Always. So he always wants the fan blasting, and I'm freezing. And I always want to be under the blankets. He wants nothing to do with them.
I want to be on top of the blankets because I'm so
And I always go underneath
sweating
them.
like a freaking. Oh
Yeah.
man.
That's probably one of our biggest differences for sure.
Hot and cold food.
There's definitely.
But yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't like to go to the gym anymore. I'm the only. I have to drag his
Oh,
ass
here we
to
go.
the gym.
Here we go.
You don't pump iron anymore.
Here we go. Now we're gonna.
I just want to go for a hike.
You're gonna break me down.
You want to go for a hike?
Let's just go for a hike.
You like hikes?
Yeah, dude. Hikes are
Yeah.
cool,
I like hikes
man.
too, but I like to do
like
both.
hikes. I like put your little backpack on, your little hiking boots on, and go on a little adventure. That sounds cool.
/ Vans.
Thanks. I don't own any hiking shoes. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. I don't know.
You hike in Vans?
Yeah, because I don't have any hiking shoes.
Wild.
At the time.
Dang, that's crazy.
He's still athletic. Like, he can still, he's more athletic than I am, but
Yeah.
I just like to go to the gym.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Hates going to the gym.
I'm what than you? No, I'm just kidding.
I know, we always debate about that. Our kids are going to be badass because of me.
Would you want your guys' kids to like play sports and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I'll be the dad that cusses the umpire out and like physically assaults the coach.
Especially if he's wearing a Mike Trout jersey.
You better put my son in right now.
That wasn't very nice.
You guys have a lot of references. You guys use a lot of references from a lot of various things. So like, what are the top references that you guys do? Or you guys like say to each other that just gets you guys to die?
I actually have a funny story about that. So,
Oh, really?
the last year when I tried out for that pro team,
Mm-hmm.
there's an interview process for every year. You have to do an interview process when you make it to finals.
It's pretty funny.
And you have to like start out by saying like a bio about yourself. So one of the things that I highlighted was that I love movies,
Right.
which I do.
Pictures.
And so it gets to me during the interview. It's a group interview, and it gets to my turn. And this lady's like, "What's your favorite movie quote?" And I just fucking blank out because everything that comes to mind is like extremely inappropriate and involves like some type of curse word, and like it's just so inappropriate. And it would make me sound like ridiculous,
Yeah.
So I just like blanked out and was like, I can't think of anything, and I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't make it that year. But that's why.
Like, yeah, what's your favorite movie? Oh, Django. Yeah, so what's your favorite movie line from Django? Oh man, how do you do this without sounding like a complete racist?
It's
There's
just
a bunch of things you can
everything.
say,
Like, I was coming up with some, but like our favorite movies, like that I grew up watching, are like Dumb and Dumber or Tommy Boy or like
Tommy Boy.
Billy Madison.
My
Black-
Cousin Vinny
Black
or
Sheep.
like some things like that. And it's like, okay, what am I supposed to say? Mean Girls or like
Yeah, get in, loser. We're going shopping. You made it, Mariah.
Yeah.
That's what sets you apart from all these other ladies. You're in.
Because-
I like The Notebook.
Yeah.
I like the Titanic.
You could have just been like, I like Forrest Gump, and I like when he talks about chocolate.
No, that is actually the first quote that came to mind once I left the
love
interview.
you, Jenna.
I was like, why didn't I just say that? Like, that's literally the first one, the box of chocolates one. That's the first one that came to mind.
Or you could have just gone Napoleon Dynamite and like, it's not a quote, but when he dances at the end, it just really touched my heart, and that's the whole reason why I'm here. Actually,
How much you want to bet I could throw a football over,
over the
mountains?
mountains.
Oh man.
There's so
Mariah
many.
Concha.
And then Nacho Libre.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man,
I have
there's so
diarrhea since Easter's.
Go away. Read some
It's
books.
like, she hails from the Sisters Ladies Convent of Guadalupe. Sister Encarnacion.
Dude, oh my god.
You went to a wrestling match?
Epic movie. Did you know that there was like an idea, like Jack Black and Jared Hess were actually thinking about doing a crossover movie with Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite?
Really?
Oh man.
Whereas like the plot apparently was going to be that Napoleon Dynamite and like his family, like they all went down to Mexico for Kip and La Fonda or whatever it was, their honeymoon. They all went for the honeymoon.
La Fonda.
And like they couldn't afford to go to like Puerto Vallarta or like a nice place or like Cancun, so they went to like
Tijuana or something.
they went to like where Nacho Libre like
Oh my god.
where like the orphanage is.
Well, what the hell are they waiting for?
Then El Esqueleto got hurt, and then he needed a tag team partner, so he gets Napoleon Dynamite to be his tag team partner.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That would have been pretty funny.
yeah. Rest in peace, because I don't think that's gonna happen
I love
after
Napoleon
after that animated show, that stupid Napoleon Dynamite animated show that killed everyone's hopes and dreams.
Show?
They made 10 episodes, they only aired 6 of them because they were so bad.
Eesh.
I didn't even hear of that.
It was on Fox for like a good 6 weeks, and then it was over. And it's like wiped from the annals of history.
Oh my god.
You can't redo anything like that. It's a classic.
Yeah. Have you guys seen any movies recently that you guys like?
We actually just watched the new season of Stranger Things all
Me
yesterday.
too.
The entire day. We just watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I really liked that show.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the new season? Obviously, it's really good, but what did you guys like about it?
If you guys haven't watched any of season 3,
Spoiler alert.
tune out now. Tune out.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I just like all the acting. I love all those kids in there.
Yeah,
Like, all
which
of
is
them.
funny
They're
though,
funny.
because I've never been a big fan of
Child actors.
yeah, I felt like
And
I'm too
sci-fi. I'm not like a
old for
sci-fi
it,
person.
but that show for some reason makes me feel like it's okay to watch kids, man. It's okay. They're really
They're
good.
good. Yeah,
they're good actors.
Oh
though.
yeah, no, they're really good.
They could get down, man.
I like the time setting. Like I love the 80s about like the music, everything
Yeah.
about it.
And but about that show too, I love the little details. I love all when they shoot the scenes in the grocery stores, like they go down the cereal aisle, and it's like all vintage,
Oh
like
yeah, they have
Time
like the Mr.
capsule.
T.
throwback
or,
freaking cereal boxes, and that stuff's cool, man. I don't know, I love that shit.
I was really scared that it was going to end because at the very end you think it's
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
completely over, and I was like, "There's no fucking way." And then of course it's not going to be. So thank God.
Really? It's not?
Did
Season
you keep
4.
watching? After the
Oh,
credits?
after the credits? No, I didn't.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you gotta go back.
Oh
watch
no, I
Yeah.
missed out.
Yeah,
That sucks. But yeah, wow.
yeah,
yeah,
you gotta
'cause,
go
like-
back and watch that.
But yeah, because when Hopper died, it's like
Yeah.
that's why I thought I was like, all right,
He's, like,
there's
the
no,
best.
there's no way that they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Fuck, I almost shed a tear.
But can I spoil it?
Yeah, we already did the spoiler warnings.
Okay, good. So at the very end, after the credits, the initial credits, they're in Russia, and basically they feed this inmate, or are they at a prison? I don't know where there's cells,
yeah,
and they pull out this Russian dude and basically feed it to a Demogorgon that they're hiding there.
Oh.
And it says when they're going to get the guy out, he initially stops at this one cell, and he was like, "No, not the American, the next one." So basically, it implies that they're hiding an American there. So it's either Hopper
Or
or Billy. We
that's
don't know.
that's our theory.
Ooh.
Yeah,
we
that's
could
our,
be wrong,
yeah.
but
At first I was like, "That's Hopper," but it couldn't be Billy too.
no, not the American.
Yeah.
Dang, how could either of them ever even get to Russia then? Because I thought Hopper died because it exploded, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah.
That's what we thought.
Hmm.
Maybe
But
it's
I'm
not
saying-
either of them. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe it's
Some random.
fuck, I don't
person.
know. Keanu Reeves, season 4. He's gonna be the main.
love movies.
Duke Kaboom.
Maybe it's Shia LaBeouf.
yeah, that would make
Right?
perfect sense.
Oh man.
I kind of hope that they do a time jump. Then they wait 2 years for the kids to get older, and they're
Right.
later in high school, so it kind of moves on from the whole little kids running around
And they
thing.
start doing hardcore drugs.
Yeah,
and start
exactly.
drinking alcohol in the
Yeah.
alley. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't want to wait that long though. We waited
I
long
know,
enough
man.
for this one. It's
It's
only
probably-
8 episodes.
It's probably going to take another 2 years to come out.
Great.
Man, that's my one thing about Netflix I can't stand is how when they release a season of something, they release everything. So it's you can't.
See, and I love that. There we go. We're opposite.
Oh.
Yeah, but I can't. Okay, for example, Hulu.
Yeah.
You go watch Handmaid's Tale when the new season came out, or a new show in general. It doesn't have to be Handmaid's Tale. They'll only release 2 episodes at a time. I feel like that's cool.
Yeah.
But when you release it all at once, it's hey, you're watching on one day, and then what? Then you're stuck the rest of the
On to
week
the next show.
freaking wishing that you could watch it again. I don't know. I wish they would spread it out.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like there's 2 types of people, like what Mariah said, where once you're done with one show,
wanna
you
watch
just,
it all.
you just keep going to the next show and the
Yeah.
next
You know
show.
what? I've got work.
Yeah, exactly.
We've only seen 1 or 2 episodes so far of that Euphoria on HBO.
Oh, is it
Oh,
good?
boy.
It's good so far. I recommend trying it out.
I feel like that show is super reminiscent. I don't know if either of you guys watched it, but Skins UK.
Mm-mm.
I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes
It
back in high
looks
school.
it looks like that type of show to me.
It's
Euphoria,
intense.
yeah. It's
Is
a
it
lot
about
of,
kids, teenagers in high school, partying and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's probably around the same.
There's a whole episode, man, on how to take proper nude pics.
Really? Oh, nice.
No, not a whole episode.
Wow, but that's a theme.
Okay.
It
yeah.
is a thing, yeah.
So you
just
guys
go
have an
watch it.
HBO subscription?
Yeah.
We're
Have you guys
balling
watched
like that.
Barry?
No, but I heard it's really good. I heard it's really good.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Bill Hader, huh?
You guys need to watch Barry. It's so fucking good. It is so good.
Is it? It's drama, right? Or is it comedy?
It's
or
both. It's dark
Okay.
comedy.
Okay.
No,
man.
but like the basic synopsis of the show is just like this guy. He's a hitman, and he's sent to LA to kill somebody. But while he's in LA, he like finds his true calling as like an actor. So he like starts taking acting classes, but yet like, you know, the guy that like he works for is like trying to get him, you know, to like not become an actor. He wants him to still be a hitman, and like he gets involved with some really like crazy people. But it's super funny. You guys would love that show. It's so crazy. But yeah, I highly recommend that. I just watched that after Game of Thrones ended.
After that letdown of the season, I heard.
Yeah. You guys didn't watch? You guys didn't watch
Nah, we're one of those people that we tried and we just couldn't get into it, man.
Yeah, it took me the whole first season to get into it. After season 1, it's picked up for me, but I don't know. Everyone's different. I understand if like you can't get into it, but
the nudity kind of reeled this in, but after that, no, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I was like I said, I couldn't get into it, and that's why I'm so surprised I like Stranger Things, because it's about all those like
Demogorgons.
Yeah,
I'm not really a big fan, but hey, man,
that's interesting. I mean, it just goes to show you that like, you know, you can really watch anything and have a good time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Another show on Netflix, if you guys are looking for something to watch after Stranger Things, Ozark seasons 1 and 2.
I heard that was a good one.
Great show. Really good. Really well done.
I don't love him. Jason Bateman.
Jason
right?
Bateman?
Yeah, I don't like that guy. He annoys the crap out of me. I don't know why. That's the only reason why I'm kind of like...
Is it because of Arrested Development? Did you just not like... Did you guys watch Arrested
in any movie. Like,
just in
Juno, he
anything?
creeps me out.
Couples
The
Retreat.
Creep
Oh,
in
he
that
creeps
one.
you guys out.
Couples Retreat. He's a dude.
That's so funny.
Horrible Bosses, he's annoying. Like, I don't know. He's always plays the same, like, annoying guy. I don't know. But I heard it's good, and I'd be down to try it.
Yeah, you should watch at least the first. The first episode's actually really well done.
Handmaid's Tale is really good. That's like probably one of my favorite shows.
I still have yet to watch it.
It's so good.
Oh, man,
Talk about dark.
Rock
That's
your
dark.
world.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to give it a shot. I don't have Hulu. Actually, that's a lie. I do have Hulu. I just never use it because I just never do. Because like if you're a student and you get Spotify, you also get Showtime and Hulu for free.
Cool.
So like I do have it. I've just never activated that account or anything. But I definitely should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need. There's a lot of shows on there that I gotta give it a chance.
There's
To.
so much shit out, man. It's just hard to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, it's just... When are they going to come out with the new Pee Wee Herman movie? That's what I want to know.
I thought they came out on Netflix.
I know. I thought I saw that too.
I don't know, man, but he's my hero.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Well, you should be him
All
for
the
Halloween.
allegations. Yeah. I could. I kind of look like him a little bit.
No. His favorite movie of all time is Matilda. Have you seen that?
Matilda.
Oh, dude.
That's
He
your favorite
quotes-
movie of all
He quotes
time.
the whole movie.
What?
If you were to put that movie on right now, I'll be able to
Recite it?
without a script in front of me, act out the whole movie word for word.
Noise for noise.
Noise, like any noise they make, any splat.
Why?
Do the
Why
splat
do you
noise.
like that movie so much? That's such a random
Dude,
movie
I
to
don't
me.
know. I don't know. I think Danny DeVito should have got a Grammy for that. I'm sorry.
Grammy.
I'm sorry, an Oscar. Oscars are for actors and actresses, right?
Yes,
Oscars.
yes, yes.
Okay, Grammys. Yeah, he's a freaking producer.
I thought you meant like he did the music for it.
Yeah.
Like Danny DeVito just like covering Frank Sinatra and for Matilda.
Dude, that's probably my top. I'll probably put that in my top 5. I don't want to say it's my favorite movie, but top 5.
Really?
Top 5.
That's fucking crazy. I never learn something new every day on the
dude.
Closers podcast. Never would have guessed that.
Yeah,
Holy
dude,
crap.
Matilda, man. That's.
Who's Matilda? Who plays Matilda in that?
I don't
You ever seen
think-
Miss Doubtfire?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
Remember the little girl in Miss Doubtfire?
Oh,
Robin
her.
Williams' youngest daughter?
Yeah.
Who has a little lisp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves that movie too. That's like probably top 5 too, right? Miss Doubtfire.
Man, pretty close.
Maybe you just like that little girl you fuck.
Ace
I
Ventura.
know.
Ace Ventura, man. Oh my God.
Pet Detective?
Yeah.
Pet Detective, Miss Doubtfire, Dumb and Dumber.
No, you like those 90s, the 90s.
Happy,
Yeah.
dude, Happy Gilmore. Oh shit.
Yeah, he can watch
All
that like
those,
over
yeah.
and over again.
I'm a big
Shooter.
Shooter McGavin. Yeah, there you go. That's my
Yeah.
that's my name for our league
Yeah, Fantasy League.
that I
I
lost.
came up with that.
Did you?
I did.
Ah,
I
nice.
give her some kudos for that.
That's crazy. Well, before we go, you guys both watch YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, man.
What channels have you been perusing recently?
Oh, that's a good question, man. It's well for you. You want to go first because
yeah,
you
I don't watch like the funny stuff. I wish I did. Sometimes I'll watch it with him. But I watch a lot of like the beauty stuff,
like makeup.
Yeah, not anymore. I used to a lot.
like how to pop a pimple the right way, like don't break the skin.
This one girl though, she like started out as a beauty channel, and then she's like super into like forensics and stuff. So then she started doing like murder mysteries, and I love those so much. So really? I love watching hers. She doesn't come out with videos very often, but those are some of my favorites because she's very descriptive, and I love like learning about those. Yeah. Or I'll watch I like to watch a lot of like tech reviews.
Interesting.
So I buy a lot of shit. So
Nerd alert.
Nerd alert. No, but yeah, I like to I'll watch probably a million reviews before I buy something. Seriously.
Really?
So I spent 6 months researching before I bought my new MacBook Pro because I was debating between that or an iMac. So I probably watched a million videos on both until I bought one.
Nice.
Chose one. But yeah, I like to watch reviews.
You use it for research purposes.
Yeah.
I use it for just strictly entertainment.
So what do you usually watch?
Man, I watch a lot of
iDubbbz.
Honestly, no, dude. I don't watch any of that. I watch I follow H3 obviously.
Oh yeah.
All of his podcast highlights. I watch a lot of Joe Rogan podcast highlights. Chris D'Elia. He's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite comedians.
Chris D'Elia's hilarious.
Yeah, we watch a lot of his. I watch a lot of stupid shit that's already you already seen. I watch a lot of Key and Peele clips. Just dumb.
Really?
I watch a lot of cooking. I love cooking. Cooking is my shit. So I watch a lot of cooking videos, a lot of Vice, Munchies. They have little episodes with chefs all around New York, and they go out and kind of eat some food and get all liquored up and talk about it. That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean,
you don't watch PewDiePie?
I'm not into that. I don't know why.
Not into the memers. You're not into it?
No, I don't. I only watch H3 and that. That's it. I don't really watch too much, but I usually watch a lot of shit that's a lot of, I don't know. I'm weird. I watch a lot of movie clips. Movies I've already seen. I watch a lot of stand-up specials. I don't know.
I like the ones where they point out all the mistakes, the movie
mistakes.
The
flaws.
I swear I do that every time I watch a movie. I'm that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic, and he gets all mad at me. Okay, it's a movie. But it's it's not that hard to not do that. You know?
Yeah.
So I like watching those too.
Yeah, and a lot of you'll find out everything on YouTube, how to do everything, how to you gotta love YouTube. I love it. Yeah. So I'd rather watch that than TV sometimes.
Yeah, that's all I watch other than Netflix. But it's just funny because you guys graduated in 2011, so you guys remember when YouTube was just came out and just was a thing, and Fred was the big thing on fucking YouTube and all that shit. How is the seeing the
it's everyone's trying to
the evolution of YouTube as this thing where you can upload something for 2 minutes and just something that's super stupid.
I feel the people that started out back then, they just kind of lucked out. They had perfect timing. Not everyone was doing it. Now it's everyone's trying to do something like that. So it's just all repetitive. Everyone's doing the same thing. It's how many freaking ways can you show a girl how to put on freaking lipstick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How many different...
The first beauty channel I ever watched, actually, she's a legit artist. So that's what got me into it because it was satisfying. She would transform herself into celebrities.
Oh, that's cool.
It was costume makeup. It was really, really cool stuff.
It's FX, yeah.
Yeah. And so she was really talented, and she taught herself and everything. So she was really good. And now it's these girls just everyone thinks they're interesting when they're not.
Yeah,
it's the Epic Meal Times of the world, the H3, the all those guys that started out way back when just kept those. I feel those guys just had the perfect timing.
Oh yeah,
now
definitely.
It's everyone's famous for nothing.
A lot of people we went to high school with too, just I feel they have a fucking baby just to start YouTube, a family YouTube
really
channel.
That's a thing.
Because that's popular. People the whole
vlogging.
Yeah.
And being a mom is hey, nothing's wrong with being a mom.
It is when you're too young.
There's nothing wrong with that. You could be a mom, whatever.
Yeah.
But when you try to like make money off of that and like
use that as an avenue
you use your
for
kid
your
as like
success.
clickbait.
Yeah.
So you can like do research right now. If you're to go on Instagram, like all the moms probably have like the most
They
followers.
have like family YouTube pages, like the Gonzales family or the freaking Murphy family. You know,
Yeah.
it's like some.
It's like the
BS.
thing to be, apparently. You know.
I know they. Yeah.
That is kind of weird. I never thought of it as like
there's
an
a whole
actual.
community
That is so fucking weird.
YouTube moms
It
that
is
just
weird.
And then like those kids are gonna grow up and be like, "Why the fuck were you putting my face everywhere, mom?"
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna rebel.
yeah.
I'm gonna go fucking drink a bunch of vodka now, mom.
Yeah, right.
See how you like it.
I hate you.
It's cute to like, upload cute stuff, but some people that I know, like I've had to unfollow people. Like I know hard feelings.
Wow.
It's just like, dude, you're too fucking annoying. Like my feed's just like every
It's
little
like my
thing
kid
your
just
does.
threw up all over my chest at like 3 a.m. Here's an update. You see, there's chunks of corn in his throw up. That's new.
I have big chunks of corn in my crap.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, people can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Well, it's just to the point where they were like posting up like that they were like superior because they were a mom. It's like, it's like
yeah.
take it easy, take a seat,
Yeah. That is crazy. Like I never even thought that was a big thing. I mean, I know that there's like family YouTube channels, but like I didn't know that everyone and their mom was trying to do it. I guess
Yeah.
literally.
that's
And
weird.
their mother.
It's just sad because it's like instead of following their dreams, they're just like, oh, I'm gonna be a mom. Like there's nothing else to fucking do.
Yeah.
So everyone listening, follow your dreams first.
Some people don't have those dreams though. Some people
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah.
aspirations.
Some
They're-
people, their dream is to be a mom, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But
That's cool.
that's kind of sad.
That's cool, but
No, yeah, people can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. There's just so much more to see.
there's more to life
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
putting
man.
somebody first, somebody
Exactly.
else first.
Put yourself first.
Right?
Yeah, believe in yourself.
Don't have kids and.
Well, I think that's probably why we're like that too, is because like our parents struggled,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so it's like it's not easy. So now that we
You gotta wait for the right time, man.
saw how hard it was, so we're just like, you know what? Let's spoil ourselves.
Yeah, just take it easy.
Put ourselves first.
Take it easy. Let's go out. Let's black out. Get drunk. Make a bunch of mistakes. And still get to sleep in.
Yeah,
You
and then
know,
eventually we'll watch our kids make those same mistakes in 20 years, but
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's always a good time.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all the time we have for this episode of the Closers Podcast. I want to thank Mariah and Jason for coming on. It was really fun, and I know that the people that have been listening are just splitting at the seams laughing over the comedic geniuses that I had on today.
I hope so.
Oh,
So-
God.
But yeah, make sure to follow the Closers Podcast on Instagram at the Closers Podcast and on Facebook at Closers Podcast. There's no the for the Facebook. I know it's stupid, but they wouldn't let me do it, so whatever. Next week we have, who do I have on? Oh yeah, I
My
have
mom's coming on, I heard. Remember? My mom is coming on to.
Next week we have your mom.
your mom. Yeah, no, we don't have your mom on, but we have actually 3 beautiful ladies, lovely ladies who they run an art collective. They run an art collective out of God damn it, now I'm all thrown off. Out of Sacramento, California. They make their own clothing items and like bracelets and necklaces and stuff like that, and they sell them, and they're vendors. So I'm going to talk to them and see how they're doing and like what got them started on that journey of becoming an art collective. And that's next week, so stay tuned for that. Closing out the week will come out this Friday, and it's probably just going to be me reviewing Spider-Man Far From Home. Be on the lookout for that. Have you guys seen that?
I have not.
Have not?
No.
Oh, well, I might watch that tonight. It's going to be a good time. But yeah, anyways, stay
You should review
tuned.
the Wiggles.
I think you should just have me on this podcast and just have me fart for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Just feed me a bunch of beans and see what happens.
Yeah, it'll go viral. Just
Probably.
a live stream.
He actually has he's recorded his farts.
I have a whole library of fart files
He's
on
so
my
proud
on
of
my
them.
phone,
Why?
ranging from wet to dry to loud to silent. Yeah,
What?
I have a
I don't
wide.
understand.
That's a. We could talk about that in
What?
another episode.
Yeah, you guys would definitely have to come back on. We're
Whole
going to have to talk
episode
about
on
that.
farts.
Yeah,
on how they form. The gas bubbles in your stomach.
how to do it.
Yeah.
Shit.
You just bite your lip and give it hell, man.
Well, anyways, guys.
All right.
I'll talk to you next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.